So, hello there guys, Neni Manuel here from the Crypto Doctor, and on today's video, I'm going to be talking about some technical analysis. Now before I start, I want to put this information out. We have bull markets and bear markets. Now during the bull markets, we generally have trends moving upwards, and during the bear market, we have trends moving downwards. Now we have so many crypto analysts out there who will tell you that you should buy this and buy that, but it's so easy to say buy this and buy that during a bull market, and it's so difficult to say same during a bear market. So what happens when we have bull markets and bear markets interchanging presently? Now in the present day, we have a bear market happening, as you can see from coin market capitalization, and a lot of people don't know what to do. A lot of people have so much losses. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you which tokens I got out of, which tokens I got into, and the reasons why I got in and out of these different tokens. So with that, let's get down to the PC. I'll be kicking off this technical analysis with Bitcoin. Now on Bitcoin, we've had a long run where Bitcoin has been going up until this phase where we've had the drop or the correction in price, around 30% correction, and with the price of Bitcoin trending around the range between $17,000 and $13,000 or $12,000, depending on which chart you're looking at. Now these charts are from CoinBase. I prefer to use them because they have direct correlation with action price movements, doing direct purchases from cash for Bitcoin. So today we had a very good entry level for Bitcoin at $13,653, which if you were able to get in on that would have been lovely, because we already have a bounce, and we would expect to see this trend be broken where green goes back above red again for the market to continue to be bullish. But generally, I still have a bullish perspective for Bitcoin. As you can see, we have still forming higher lows and higher highs on the 4-hour chart. So Bitcoin still looks bullish, and I expect a breakout from this level and a possible hit, first of all, to 19,000, where we'll have some really strong resistance, because we seem to have hit this place several times already, and then a breakout possibly from there after breaking the resistance. So next, Litecoin. Next I'll talk about Bitcoin Cash. So I took a position on Bitcoin Cash. Now I'll say this because when you want to trade cryptocurrencies, then you want to trade cryptocurrencies. Do not be emotional. So I took a position at 141, or however they call it, Satoshis. And my technical analysis is not on Poloniex but on Bittrex. So these are my levels I'm looking at for Bitcoin Cash. I am waiting for a break above this dotted line for a confirmation of the bullish trend coming in and a continual breakout before deciding what to do. But if there is a breakdown, I might decide to either take profit or wait for a possible bounce at the 17050,182 Satoshi level. So that was my trade entry on Bitcoin Cash, which was kind of the same day I will have taken an entry on Litecoin, which I slept off on. So Litecoin took a movement towards my buy level, but I was asleep and I didn't see this. And as you can see, the green candle had already taken over. So generally with all this, you want to understand that you want to have a trade plan set up for all this market action before it even happens, so you know which levels you want to get into. So I made this analysis long times before this eventually came into fruition. Now next token I'm going to talk about is Cardano, because a lot of people want to know about Cardano. So with Cardano, you could try to make a quick bounce back up, because after this kind of movement we'll expect the markets to bounce back, and my level for this is 4,789 Satoshi level, where I will expect the markets to at least bounce back to around 6,692 Satoshi level before trending downwards. Now I will not be taking a position on Cardano until we get to possibly the green line down here, which is around the 3,600 Satoshi level, hoping for a rounded bottom and then a new breakout on Cardano. So now for tokens that I'm also looking at, we have EOS. Now with EOS, we've had a breakout in the price, which is kind of annoying to me because I've been watching EOS make this upward movement but never took a position on EOS because I set already my buy points down here, and you don't want to be breaking your own set law or whatever. So EOS might have a long way to go, and I think I have levels set up for EOS where it could have breakouts too in the long haul. So I'm looking that EOS should break at least this level, and I think with the break above the 88 we should have an upward break towards at least the 107,000 Satoshi level before we have a possible downward movement. So for those who took a position on EOS, congratulations, and for those who want to chase the wave, you sure can, but you have to trade with caution because it could just be a fake out breakout. So now tokens I got out of are as listed. Ripple, I took a position, my final position out of Ripple because I was showing the door out. I took my final position out of Ripple right here when there was a cross between the green and the red. I had taken some profits above, but final profit was taken here, hoping for a re-entry during next points. Now Stellar Lumens as well, hoping to take profits, but it's still holding around my level, but so I still have some holdings in Stellar Lumens. Now if there's a break close to the present 4,699 level, I might take profits and cuts out with Stellar Lumens, but as you can see I've made a big run with Stellar Lumens. Now for one trade that I got into also was STORJ. Now with STORJ I got in at the green line, as you can see, and we've had movements below and above. Now I got in right here before the dip, which was kind of painful, but I was looking at the long-term potential of movement with STORJ because of the rounded formation and the previous tops and bottoms. Now this shows you that in any trade you want to make, you want to have a plan of action. Now all these levels that were touched happened while I was asleep, and you understand that you will be asleep at points in time when you are not watching the markets. So you will have to set alerts. I'll advise using the application Blockfolio to have these set levels come up when you are not awake. So those are the tokens I'm presently looking at and bullish on, and those are the levels I intend to take entries and to take exits from. So if you would want to trade similar tokens, you could use these levels as possible entries and exit levels for your own trade. Now when it comes to bear markets, we are presently in a serious bear market, and you have to be careful which tokens you take a position on so you don't get stuck in any single position. And remember to trade on exchanges and on tokens that carry some volume. So thank you very much for tuning in. This has been Nenny Emmanuel, and I hope this has been insightful to you as it has been to me. See you on the next one.
Yeah, that body's a blessing, girl. I ain't trying to pressure her. She messed with the temperature. Hard